copper powder and put it into a 150 milliliter beaker. Now add 10 milliliters of 6 molar nitric acid. This clip is sped up 4 times, and it takes a little bit for the copper metal to start reacting, but pretty soon the nitrogen dioxide gas begins to form, as you can see. Now it's really getting going. I forgot to video it, but once this is done reacting, you need to dilute it with 10 milliliters of distilled water. You can see the light blue copper nitrate that is formed. Now add 20 milliliters of 6 molar sodium hydroxide to the copper nitrate. You can see a dark blue precipitate of copper hydroxide. Stir this up to make sure that it's all reacted. Test this with red and blue litmus paper to make sure that it's basic. The blue litmus paper should stay blue, and the red litmus paper should turn blue, indicating we have a basic solution. Now set up a ring stand with a metal ring and a wire gauze so that we can set the beaker with the copper hydroxide right on top. Light your Bunsen burner and begin heating the copper hydroxide. After a little bit, you should begin to see it darken as it decomposes into the copper oxide. I'm using a wash bottle to get all the copper hydroxide off the sides of the beaker. Now that a lot of copper oxide is beginning to form, the solution is quite dark. Here's the finished product. Now I'm going to perform a vacuum filtration to retrieve the copper oxide. Put the Büchner funnel into a 3-prong clamp over a 150 milliliter beaker and slowly add 20 milliliters of 3 molar hydrochloric acid to it. You can mix this up with a stir rod. What's happening is the copper oxide is dissolving into copper chloride. The copper chloride formed is a bright green color. You can use a pipette to place some of the copper chloride solution back into the top of the Büchner funnel if all the copper oxide didn't dissolve in the first addition. Next you need to weigh out 1 gram of zinc powder. Now add this to the copper chloride solution and it should begin to bubble and react. What's happening is the zinc is more active, so it's taking the place of the copper metal and forming zinc chloride. As you can see, the copper chloride color is going away and becoming clear. Now what's this? Oh look, the copper that we started out in the beginning with is right back where we started it with, in the bottom of a 150 milliliter beaker. We can perform a vacuum filtration. There's the copper we started out with. I weighed this and it was 0.461 grams, but I lost about 0.04 grams during this experiment.